Once upon a time, there was a vampire named Marcus. He had been alive for over 500 years, and he had seen the rise and fall of civilizations, the birth and death of countless kings and empires. But for all his longevity, Marcus was lonely. He had lived so long that he had lost touch with humanity. He had seen too much darkness to believe in the light. One night, as he was wandering the streets of a small town, Marcus caught a glimpse of a young woman. She was ordinary in every way, with mousy brown hair and a plain face. But there was something about her that drew him in. Perhaps it was the way she walked with her head held high, or the kindness in her eyes. Marcus followed her for weeks, watching her from afar, learning her routines and habits. He discovered that she was a nurse at the local hospital, and she worked long hours to care for the sick and injured. The more he watched her, the more he felt himself drawn to her. One night, as she was leaving the hospital, Marcus approached her. He revealed himself to her as a vampire, and to his surprise, she did not run away. Instead, she listened to him and even offered him a kind smile. Over the next few months, Marcus and the girl, whose name was Sarah, grew closer. They talked about everything and nothing, and Marcus found himself enjoying her company more than he had enjoyed anyone's in centuries. But he knew that their relationship was doomed from the start. He was a monster, and she was a human. He could never give her the life she deserved. One day, Sarah came to Marcus with a problem. She had been diagnosed with a rare disease, and the doctors had given her only a few months to live. Marcus was devastated. He had never cared about anyone before, and he couldn't bear the thought of losing Sarah. He knew what he had to do. With a heavy heart, Marcus made a deal with a powerful witch. In exchange for Sarah's life, he would give up his own. The witch warned him that there was no going back, that he would truly die this time. But Marcus didn't care. He loved Sarah too much to let her die. The night of the sacrifice, Marcus met Sarah in a park. He explained to her what he had done and why. She was stunned but grateful. As they stood together, holding hands, Marcus felt a sense of peace wash over him. For the first time in his long life, he felt that he had done something truly good. As the sun began to rise, Marcus felt his strength draining away. He turned to Sarah, who was weeping, and gave her a gentle smile. "Don't cry," he said. "I'm finally at peace." And with those words, Marcus crumbled to dust, leaving behind only his love for Sarah and the memory of the vampire who had given up everything for her.